Welcome back to the channel, RacerX here, and today I'm back with my good buddies at Jordan Performance in Racing in Ruskin, Florida, because I have a pretty cool thing going on my Demon 170 today. I've actually been waiting to do this video for you guys for a while. I've had this mod just sitting literally in my entryway of my home for many months, but I've been very excited to actually get it put on the car. Well, today the guys at Jordan Performance are going to help me out. We're going to get the Demon sounding really awesome today. I'm super excited to hear what it sounds like. So let's go inside and see exactly what we've got going on.
T-minus 15 seconds.
My partners over at Dream Giveaway are doing an epic contest right now on a 2-car giveaway, both of them Hemi equipped, an old school and a new school offering, a 1971 Charger Super Bee and a 2023 Charger Hellcat that has been converted into a Hellbee. And boy, these things look absolutely fantastic. And right now, if you guys enter my code RacerX, you get double the entries for the same amount of money. So go check out Dream Giveaway. Their website is absolutely amazing. They're doing an awesome giveaway on a Demon right now as well. I've already entered for both of these 2 cars. I can't wait to see who wins. Matter of fact, if one of my subscribers wins one of these contests, I mentioned to you guys that I would do a dedicated video on you and your brand new car. I absolutely would love the opportunity to do it. So guys, if you haven't entered already, go to Dream Giveaway, enter RacerX, and enter to win. And I hope one of you guys gets to do a video with me. As you guys can see, the Demon is here. It's ready to get pulled in. Now this shop, obviously a big Mustang shop, but he is starting to do more work on Mopars as well. Obviously that's why I am here. You can see all the Mustangs in here. He's gonna get all these things cleared out, but just take a look at what my buddies at Magnaflow have in store for me today for the Demon 170. That, my friends, is the Magnaflow Xmod, their Bad Daddy exhaust system. Absolutely love this. I have had an Xmod on my Hellcat, my Scat Pack, my Mustang. I mean, I just absolutely love the sound of an Xmod. Just everything about this system. I'll actually show it to you, but man, this thing is awesome. I cannot wait. So obviously this mod is all about sound, and yes, we're gonna put a full catback Magnaflow Xmod on this car. I expect it to sound absolutely amazing. I want to go ahead and give you just a quick cold start with the stock exhaust so that we can compare it to the Demon when obviously we have the Xmod on it. So let's take a quick listen. So here's the thing, it's not that the Demon sounds bad with stock exhaust. I just feel like it's just a little bit too quiet for my liking. And the Xmod, I've been so happy with the way that exhaust system sounds, and it's configurable. So if you think it's too loud, you can simply put the mid mufflers right up in the system. It quiets it down just a little bit. Of course, knowing me, you guys know I'm probably just not gonna bother putting the mid mufflers in, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the system. Just unboxing this thing is a serious treat. I mean, it is beautiful, the craftsmanship on the Xmod from Magnaflow. But we'll run in and we'll take a look at the actual unboxing of the system. Well, the car is now up in the air so we can get a really good look at what the factory exhaust looks like on the Demon 170. Now the tips, you'll see, they're gonna change. They won't even quite look the same, but you can see the mufflers back here. And then of course, as we jump up here, you've got the mid mufflers all the way up to here. So obviously we're gonna be replacing the system from here back. I can't wait to show you guys the Xmod. It's not that this is a bad exhaust system, don't get me wrong, but like I said, the Xmod is, it is definitely next level. So let's unbox this joker and see what we're looking at. So we just took the lid off the system. As you can see, we've got a lot of the mid piping in here. You've got your X pipe right here. Now I will tell you, Magnaflow spent a lot of time engineering this Xmod. You wouldn't think so, right? You wouldn't think it would be a big deal, but on the dyno, this system has been proven to make power on cars where most of the time your catback exhausts simply don't make power. You can see it's also a V-banded system. I mean, literally one of the nicest systems on the market. So we'll go ahead and get everything out. They worked really hard to keep this system from droning as well. It has no drone technology in it. A lot of really neat things about this particular Xmod system. So Justin's gonna make short work of getting this stock exhaust off the car. Obviously these are actuators right up there. You'll have to take those off and put them into the Magnaflow system, but we'll make quick work of that. And it's just a matter of kind of getting this out. We all know that kind of lining everything up once it's all in can be a little bit of a pain as well, but we'll see if we can't get this stock exhaust out, sit it up out of the way. We'll get moving. This is one of my favorite parts about unboxing the Xmod exhaust. Just look at how beautiful these carbon fiber tips are in here. You can see really good craftsmanship, and check out these valves. This is like one of my favorite parts of the whole system. Take a look at how beautiful the valves are on the Xmod. So we got to get the actuators out of this exhaust right over here. Just a couple of screws, and we'll attach them to this guy, and then the valves will actuate so you don't lose any functionality. So one of the coolest parts about the Xmod, you can see these mid mufflers here. You got the stock ones right over there, right in front of Justin. These are designed obviously to go into the system, used as a mid muffler, but the great thing about this system is you have the mid muffler delete pipes here as well. So you can choose whether you want it really loud and aggressive or you want to keep the system a little more quiet. So we're actually kind of getting everything laid out here. I wanted to show you something just really quick, and this is another part of this system I absolutely love, is this. A lot of people think that that is a muffler. This is the pipe that actually comes off of the X pipe. So you'll see it once it's all installed. But this is actually a drone chamber to keep that drone down. This is something that Magnaflow, as I mentioned, they worked very, very hard on not only the sound, but to make sure that there was no drone in this system. You can also see these ends like this. This is where your V-bands go. So for cars that make really big power, it's really nice to have these V-bands because it adds some adjustability when you're actually trying to get the system to fit right, and it makes sure the system is going to stay together. Whereas you just have like the press clamps, a lot of times those will rattle themselves apart with big power, under boost, all that kind of stuff. So just a couple really nice touches from Magnaflow on this. We're starting to get everything hung up underneath the car. As you can see, give you a little look at this. Everything's in here really loose right now. We're kind of just getting everything in position before we start tightening everything down. So we're actually getting ready to do the valves. So we'll actually come on over here. Now, we had to use the stock hangers. So these had to come up and get bolted back to the underbody of the car. And as you can see right here, we took the actuators off of the stock system. And right here, you can see there's the factory stock valve. And here is what you get from Magnaflow. Look at the difference. And of course, that's the actuator that came out of there so that we can put it right into here. It literally just bolts right in. Got to make sure you use it on the right side or you'll throw a code. So make sure you keep track of that. But just look at the difference there. Wow. Well, it did not take these guys long at all to get this system really lined out. You can see nothing's been tightened down just yet. So we're gonna kind of take the painstaking time to get everything lined up and everything torqued down and looking good. So that's kind of the next thing. But we are just about there when it comes to getting all the pieces up in the car. And now we'll just have to work on, like I said, getting everything tightened up. And the final touches are on. The Xmod is now fully installed. Everything has been tightened down with lots of little adjusting because there's a lot of adjustment points to get it hung up here just right. We're actually just double checking everything to make sure everything lines out perfect. These guys did a fantastic job of getting all those V-bands lined up, as you can see. Just checking to make sure everything looks good. We don't have any rubbing, any vibrating, anything like that. As you can see, that beautiful X pipe right up through here. Really quality work these guys do here. So everything looks really, really nice. Really happy with the way this thing looks now that it's fully installed. What a beautiful system. And now the only thing is, see what it sounds like. All right, guys, time for our initial startup. Get a couple of revs. Let's see what this thing sounds like. Oh, that's a significant mark on this Joker. Let's hear it. right, he's backing the car out. That thing sounds absolutely wicked. It actually doesn't sound all that different when it's just sitting there idling. It really almost sounds like stock. But when he stomped on it, first of all, you saw that massive just cloud come out of the back. That's basically when you're on E85, you got all this moisture in the air. Remember, I'm in Florida. That's kind of what you get with the E85. So that's perfectly expected. Doesn't mean the car is in bad shape. Actually, it's a good thing. So believe it or not, that car sounds unbelievably loud in person. Nice and aggressive, the way a Demon 170 should sound. Boy, sounds so good. Well, guys, that about does it for the Magnaflow Xmod install on my Demon 170. Once again, a huge shout out to the guys at Jordan Performance in Ruskin, Florida. These guys are awesome, super, super meticulous. I love the way that the system came out, and they definitely took their time with it. By the way, if you guys are interested in getting some of your Mopar work done, come see these guys because they're really starting to dip into the Mopar stuff. And like I said, Justin is very, very meticulous about the work that he does. And I'm ready to go get in this Demon and see what it sounds like actually driving it home. I could not be more excited about just going and listening to this thing. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like the way the exhaust sounds? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, RacerX.
A few moments later.